This year's Indonesia Festival is going on across the city through May 14th. And one of the events showcases the beauty of Indonesian batik, known as the national treasure of Indonesia. My colleague Aishin Julobe had a chance to try on some batik clothes and learned how to dye one piece.
Java Island in Indonesia is famous for batik. The skill is highly developed and the patterns often have special meanings for Indonesian people. Batik plays an important role for the lives of many Indonesians. And today we'll have the chance to learn how to do it here in Shanghai. Welcome to Shanghai with the traditional Indonesian clothing.
Hello Shanghai, this is the Indonesian traditional clothes, batik.
So earlier at the batik fashion show, we saw some beautiful batik pieces. I want to start by asking the name. Why is it called batik?
Batik have a special name or definition from Indonesia. Ba is mean dot, tik is mean line. Between combining a dot and line, we can create a batik.
Oh, that's why on the patterns I can see some dots
dot and line.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. And tell us a little history about batik. I know that there's a National Batik Day in your country, October 2nd.
Since 13th century, batik was developed in Indonesia. And since 2009, the batik has approved by UNESCO as one of intangible cultural heritage. We call it handwritten batik. Every Friday, mostly the government official and also the Indonesian people wear the batik.
Okay, that's quite meaningful and symbolic. Yes. What are the key steps of making batik?
We use very simple tools. Yeah. We call it, this is a chanting.
Chanting?
Chanting, C-A-N-T-I-N-G. This is wooden, bamboo.
Ah, bamboo, okay.
And this is copper, light copper. Only in Indonesia, you can still find people making batik using this tool.
Okay.
Making a batik, the first process, of course, we have to use a white fabric.
Okay, is this silk?
We have to use pure 100% silk, pure 100 cotton.
Okay.
So should be 100%.
So it's easy for the color to stay.
Yes,
okay.
Right. We have drawing the pattern with the pencil first.
Okay.
Then we use beeswax. We using this chanting, this tool. We take a little bit melting wax.
Okay.
And then we have to cover the outline of the pattern.
Okay.
With this wax.
Basically using it as a pan, right?
Yes,
instead
like
of just
pan.
the wax coming out.
Yeah.
Okay.
After you cover this area in the front side, you have to do the same thing at the back side.
Okay. Like the Chinese double embroidery, back and front.
Right. Like Chinese embroidery. The area that you cover with the wax, after finish, still remind the original color of this fabric. Okay. And then we coloring.
All right, so we'll start our journey to Indonesia for making batik.
We have to repeat many times to take a hot wax and drawing into the fabric.
Right.
Just take a little bit, and then and then clean up.
Take out the extra drops.
Yeah. Drawing slowly, slowly. Can you imagine how many times that you have to get a hot wax to make it like this 2 meters?
When you're
This drip. It's okay.
Is it normal to drop it, or is it just really because I'm the beginner, so I'm dropping a lot?
Because you're the beginner. From this dot, you can create another motif.
I see. So if I don't want to create another pattern, can I just remove the dots, or?
Once the wax goes to your fabric, we cannot remove it.
Ah, okay.
Yes. The difficulties is to make filling the inside of the big area with the small dots, small line.
So I just did the outline. There's more work. Okay. So I have finished drawing and putting the wax on.
Yes.
Now we will do the coloring process.
Yeah, dyeing
okay.
process.
Yeah.
We need the best color and also this color.
What's best color?
Best color, mostly we use a chemical.
Okay.
So before get a color, you have to put it the best color.
Okay. What color is this? Because
This is red color.
it doesn't look so red.
We have to remove the wax come out from this fabric.
Right.
Put in the boiling water.
After boiling in the water and drying about an hour, we would have something like this, fine quality double-side handwritten batik.
You can enjoy, you can feel it, how too difficult to make Indonesia handwritten batik with the traditional tools.
Right.
Someday maybe you can learn more about Indonesian batik by visiting Indonesia.
I would love to. Thank you for showing us today. And this also reminds me something. If you have traveled to Yunnan province, which is in southwestern parts of China, the Miao and Bui minority groups, they also make some wonderful batik items. It's fascinating that culture and arts connects people and nations together. Well, thank you for spending your time with us. Until then, sampai jumpa. That's bye in Indonesian.
Sampai jumpa.